file in here.
I've seen a lot of, once we got in the city, I've been seeing a lot of Ukraine shit up here.
I know, and this is another smoke screen.
Oh, what I was saying is it'd be nice if you could set your GPS to walk mode so it would tell you you're approaching a stop sign. Shit like that, because I want to see everything, you know?
Well, there was some like Google Maps people running around yesterday.
I like seeing where people live and stuff.
So,
in 3 miles at the roundabout,
we're back live.
third exit onto Connecticut Avenue.
Nobody's back in here yet, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share my stream to Facebook while I wait. I'm not sure which one it is though.
Are you on live right now?
Yes. I'm not sure which one it is though.
Are you on live right now?
Yes. I'm not sure which one it is though. That's the one. Oh, I clicked on it again because of the bumps. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna click this, do that. Do that. Do that. Man. DC, you need to work on your roads. Or either that or kind people like Preacher will donate for a gimbal.
These are Biden roads.
Do you have a gimbal?
Mm-mm.
No, me neither. Alright.
Are they very expensive?
No, they're really not. I think they're like $60, depending on what time you do it, maybe more. Okay, there's that one, and we'll just do this one too, and then we'll hop back on and see what's popping. Oh, hey guy, this is why we have a camera in the car, in case that guy would have caused an accident.
Have you caught anybody doing stuff yet?
Yeah.
On the convoy? Yeah.
Yeah. A couple crazy people, for sure.
We had a guy that almost hit us. He was mad. He was on his way to work, he said.
You guys, welcome back. Oh, brother, I'm no hard feelings, dude. I was talking about the abortion thing, and we're not going to get back into it, but I can see where everyone comes on that topic.
Oh, me too.
But, like I said, we're not going to talk about that right now. We're here for freedom on these vaccine mandates and accountability.
That's a subject for another day.
So,
You know what's cool, though, is I have had that conversation with a teenage girl that stopped by with my protesting. I had people stop by. This girl, she stopped by and talked to me. We talked about women's rights. We talked about abortion. We talked about all these hot topic issues that are so difficult to talk about, and we had a very civil, wonderful conversation. And I think that's what we got to start doing. Being able to talk about these things without getting upset that somebody doesn't agree with us on it.
it feels like people have lost patience.
Yeah.
Their fuses are so short. I'm eating a sandwich, by the way. Their fuses are so short.
Well, they make it so that if you disagree with them, you're, and this goes for a lot of people, both sides, then you're some kind of immoral, horrible person versus somebody who disagrees with me.
Yeah.
That's what we've done to each other.
Yeah, that's what. That's
Demonize
what.
the person.
Yes, and demonize things like. Uh-oh, I don't even want to say the word, but how about we say early treatments for COVID?
Yes, yes.
Preventative measures for COVID. Let's just put it like that. It was demonized, and same goes with anybody individually as well. If you don't align with the way they want you to, then you are attacked.
That goes for both sides, though. I'm gonna say that I've seen people that are conservatives or Republicans, whatever you want to call.
I have. Okay, you are right.
I don't
Thanks
know
for calling me out
it
on
really
that.
does. I've actually been in group chats where people, because of something that I was maybe a little controversial on it, they thought, "Oh, she's on the other side,"
Yep.
and they just attacked me.
Yeah.
And it's like,
tribalization.
Dude, yes. But what I'm saying is, it's not just that your view is wrong. Now we demonize it to you're a horrible person. You know.
What's going on here?
Let's see.
I don't think we can go that way.
Looks like we got to get over to this line here.
Let's go around.
You want to go around?
Yeah, let's go around. Let's do what they did. Good job. Good job.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Nevada.
People forgot how to be civil. Yes. Gosh dang, man. I could feel the brakes working on that one.
Good thing you peed.
Yeah. All right. I'm working on round 2 right now.
I need you to put your seatbelt on again so I can
Okay.
see my
At the next stop sign,
how
turn
fast I'm
left.
going.
Okay. You
Every
use the
time
digital.
you do it, it just tells me you're unbuckled. I probably can fix it. But
No, it's all good.
I remember when they made that law in Michigan that you had to buckle up. I come from German stock, man. My dad wouldn't.
German stock.
He wouldn't. He would not wear a seatbelt for nothing.
You know.
Because they told him to. I guess one of my great
In a
grandfather
quarter mile, turn left onto Military
actually
Road
came here
Northwest.
from Germany, and he was in the Navy. And they told
Sorry.
him, no, that's okay. They told him that he had to, which the miss? Told him that he had to learn English. They threw a book at him and said, "Here, learn English." That man died never being able to read and write English because they told him he had to. That's the stock I come from.
Okay. And you're friends with Chelsea too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
She's always like, make me.
Yeah. So I just met these girls. I'm going to share something personal with you.
Okay, you want me to read it?
I hid it in here. No,
Yeah,
you're
okay.
good. I wanted to share this with everybody.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got a special surprise from Lori
Oh, and
coming.
then it's in my purse. I got it in my other thing. But no, so she had a little angel, this little box that she got her, I believe her daughter died. And she was able to get it, and she didn't know what to do with it. It had 3 little angels. It was a little sterling silver box with, and we were, it's going to make me cry. We were at the hotel last night, and we were just all, we all connected so strongly because we're all here for the same purpose and everything. And we find so much in common with each other. And we each took one. So that no matter where we are in the world from here on, we are connected with our little angels and we think of each other. That's awesome, dude, man. That made me cry,
Little friendship bracelets.
Yeah, like little, that we can carry around.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I consider you a friend now too.
Yeah,
I
do too.
I don't have a little angel to give to you, but
I don't need an angel.
I'll remember all this stuff forever.
The relationships.
At the next light, turn left.
Yeah, it's been a good ride. And I'm not just talking about today. I'm talking about like the last,
At the
yes,
light,
the whole
turn left onto
the whole
Military
thing.
Road Northwest.
But yes, today was a good ride as well. Thank you for I'm glad I ran into you because you wanted to go and I wanted to
Dude, I
go.
didn't want to go alone.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have been
We're
able
stragglers.
to go downtown.
I'm a bad driver, so.
Well, you stayed at the hotel last night, and it can take a while to get down here and know what's
No,
going
I
on.
stayed out here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you was just hanging out there.
I slept in because I was up so late. And then I'm like, I woke up, I went to the bathroom, I'm like, hey, where everybody's going now? So I'm like, okay, I'll get in my truck, go.
Oh,
and then
okay,
you
okay.
jumped in.
Yeah.
I would have to try to find him on my own.
Oh,
The Convoy.
Convoy. Oh, that would have been easy.
I don't know.
All you had to do is type it in. You would have found them. As long as you stayed on the Beltway. You know what the Beltway is, right?
It goes around the BC. That's all I know.
Isn't it? It's $4.95, I think. Am I correct about that?
I don't know. I'm not good at directions.
I just know what it looks
and
like
roads and
when I
all
look
that
at the map. I just know.
Mhm.
I just know which one it is. I think it's $4.95. There's like $2.90. There's like I-70 to like $2.95 or $2.70. Yeah, it is $4.95. So it's I-70 to like $2.70 to like $4.95 or something like that. Okay,
I've been mostly
I'm probably
riding with
butchering
other
that,
people.
but I normally just follow the flags and look and reference my map on the Beltway.
At the next stop sign, at Round
I like it. I like it. We got a lead foot.
Yeah, oh yeah, when you gotta.
Found the one vet and his widow. Are you talking about the ones? Found the one. Preacher, can you elaborate what you're talking about? Wait, I never did. Maybe this will help me. I was in an accident. Belt saved my life. Since then, I never get up without buckle. Yeah, I always try to buckle up too. I don't want to get ejected through a windshield. I think that's one of those studies we could probably trust by now.
I didn't say it was a smart thing to do. Yeah.
No. So the reason why her dad didn't do
Yeah.
the seatbelts is because they were telling him he needed to do
They
it.
made it a law that he had to, and he would get a ticket.
Yeah.
So he just refused. I didn't say it was the right decision, but that's what he did.
It was just because he didn't want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell me why you want me to do it, and then I'm going to be safe, and then let me decide for myself if I want to be safe or not.
Right. Oh, that's actually a really good point. Wow, I can actually kind of get behind that.
Yeah. I don't need a law to put it on. Just tell me that I should put it on, and if I don't, I suffer the consequences, right?
I mean, what's the law against killing yourself? Like what if you would
You want
have?
to know what the law against killing yourself
Yeah.
is? At least where I was, I have tried to commit suicide before.
Yeah, like what if you put a?
They put me into.
What if you're Kurt Cobain or something?
Yeah,
you know?
you're not allowed to. And I actually got put into a institution. Like they take your rights away and they put you away. They say 3 days, but like there was a holiday in there, this, that. So it was like 5 days. They put you
Wow.
away. And I mean, you're with the drug addicts. You're with like truly, I mean, like people who have very serious mental conditions. All kinds of people just thrown together with no supervision barely. I mean, it's a shit show, and you lose your freedom. So because I tried to take my life, then they took me and put me in there. And while they were at it, they took me off my medicines that I was on from my doctor and threw me into withdrawals.
Okay. Well, I kind of feel like that they did you wrong in
They
some
do you
aspects,
wrong,
but
yeah.
at least it gave you an opportunity to think.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like I'm glad I didn't succeed, obviously. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying that we have to really think hard before we take people's rights away.
Yes.
That's my point. Is just
Yes.
please, you know,
I mean, that's what I was gonna get at. I didn't even know that there were laws
for their own
against.
safety, you know, for their own safety.
Yeah, for your own, I mean, that's the laws. that's the laws that they're using for these vaccine mandates, for your safety and everyone
Yeah.
around you.
But at what point, the question that we have to decide as a society is, at what point do we let people destroy their own lives and themselves?
Right.
If they're not hurting you.
Instead of giving them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the doing it for the betterment of the individual, right?
Yeah, at what point do you let people suffer from the consequences of their mistakes instead of just telling them, no, you can't do it anymore?
Yes. Sometimes people have to learn from themselves.
They do.
I mean, although I will say suicide, as touchy as a subject as it is, I've actually had to stick my finger down somebody's throat
Yeah.
to get them to throw up everything that they took. But it's a temporary solution,
Mm-hmm.
or it's a permanent solution for a temporary problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And that's so strong, and I'm sure lots of people have heard that, but you've heard it because it's true, and
you
it
can
speaks
get through
volumes.
things eventually.
Why is it church? I'm sorry, but I mean, that's just kind of weird to me. I don't know. I know we're flying one too, but
It's whether, you know, the whole suicide issue, the whole thing is about rights, you know, and at what point for safety do you give up, you know, take somebody's rights away?
The same thing with homeless people who have mental conditions. At what point do you take their ability to decide for themselves whether to take medicine for it, or it's to me it's one I haven't made total decisions on, but I'm very, very touchy about and sensitive about taking people's rights away to decide for themselves.
Right.
But they're not hurting anybody else.
Right. And that's why abortion is a sensitive subject as well, because it involves people losing their lives.
Yeah. Anything that hurts somebody else, it's like we really have to be very cautious and considerate. Yeah.
And considerate, yes. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this.
Maybe that's why it makes me so mad that this whole mask thing and everything. Well, I'm doing it for you, and now you're selfish because you're not putting a mask. Are you kidding me? I help the homeless. I love people. I try to help people. I care about them for the most part. We're not.
I think that some of them end up in bad situations.
Yeah.
And like I've heard stories from all walks of life as far as the homeless community goes. So it's just like people in the chat here, that come and ask questions and they're not really too sure what's going on or whatever. Basically, what I'm getting at is you got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Until they prove themselves otherwise. I mean, it's just like the way our law is written: innocent until proven guilty. Like if you were continuously sabotaging your economic state, putting you in that situation, or there's a legit reason why you are homeless or whatever, then you can overcome that. But I mean, continuously, it's just like drug addicts. Like they can't, they're not going to, they have to want it.
Yeah.
They have to want it. You can't force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. I spent a lot of time in counseling as a kid for smoking weed, so I've heard the whole spiels, right? And I know what they talk about, and they say that you have to want it. You can't. They have to want it. You can't change somebody's mind on that. And if you're trying to, you have to be very gentle and patient and let them come to the conclusion themselves. That gentleman earlier that was talking about how he should approach his wife about coming out to the People's Convoy. That's one of those things where you just have to speak genuinely from the heart and plant those seeds and let those seeds grow in that individual themselves. And if that's something that they want to water, if that idea is something they want to water, theoretically speaking, then they will pursue the growth of those ideas. And you just got to let people make their own decisions. As long as they're not harming anyone but themselves, I guess.
So I
don't know. No, that's weird though. That's weird though, because the Mike Mattingly, love the guy. He brought up to me. He's like, well, whose body is it going into? Whose choice is it? Right, regardless of who it affects. Right, if people want to sit in their house and put on a hazmat suit, no one's stopping them from basically sanctioning themselves from society.
But you can't keep us home.
Yeah, don't try to keep us home.
So that you can go out safely.
If we want to,
supposedly
exactly.
safely.
Our freedom does not stop where your fear begins. That's a good it's a good saying that I've learned from this convoy here, or this movement. Yep, no official convoy. Everybody is going rogue. We're either out here checking out the Capitol or driving around or doing whatever we want today because of the weather. So that was nice. And I don't think that I really heard about any issues, so that was kind of cool. People would be spamming it everywhere, if there was some craziness going on revolving the rogue, random, multiple convoys. Oh,
We've
okay.
gotten beeps.
Oh, okay, preacher. Okay. I'm reading your comment now. I'm seeing you. Okay, so you said the fallen vet that was honored this morning. His widow took the ashes with a driver today. That's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I was tuning in right when they were starting to conclude that. So I'll have to catch up on the first couple minutes I missed of the morning meeting. But I do know what you're talking about, and that's beautiful. The flag that's on the lead truck too. I'm sure you guys know the story on that. Does anybody in the chat not know the story of the flag on the lead truck, the centerpiece? Yeah.
To east? Am I going east?
Stay in the second lane from
Yeah,
right.
you're gonna,
I'm going west.
Oh no, yeah. You're gonna have to get in this lane,
Okay.
and then hit the next exit. Yeah. You got your turn signal on?
Not yet. I'm looking.
Oh. Well, we'll let you in. It's
Because we're not
turn.
going east. We're going.
This lane we have to
gotta
get.
get over.
Yes, we have to. Yeah, like I said, we have to get in this lane and then hit the next exit.
This one. Yeah. See, we've only gotten beat. So far, nobody's been flipping us off or doing any crazy stuff.
No, not yet. No, but we aren't rolling deep too. We're not as much of a spectacle.
That's true.
No, the convoy is not over. We had a rain day, so we all did our own thing today.
The bobtails can't.
See, it's
drive
another
in the
one of
rain
these
very
freaking,
well.
another one of these trolls in our chat here. Did they put the flag up that the vet gave him last night? No. The flag and the centerpiece of the lead truck was a flag that was given to them by a veteran, or I should say, a wife of a veteran that hadn't seen air in 40 years. And they stopped at a fabrication shop and they had him weld up a flagpole, and they deviated from the convoy to do so. So the lead truck on the way to Hagerstown, probably like 2-3 weeks ago by now, they welded up a flagpole and they unfolded that huge, beautiful flag. And the lady said that she's like, I understand that it's gonna come back dirty, it's gonna come back tattered. I just ask that you return whatever's left of it when you're done. And she also wanted, this is the part I was getting to, because of the ashes, she wanted the flag to fly past the nation's capital. So if you guys tuned in like earlier this week, when Brian was talking about flying the flag through the nation's capital, that's what he was talking about. Last night they replaced the coffin flag. Interesting. I didn't know that. I'll have to try to catch up on that one. Thanks, preacher. Hey, Steve Didier. Hopefully I gave you the justice you deserve there. Yes, protectors of freedom, save the USA, save the world afterwards. You know, like I said before, like America has been kind of like the beacon of what a free country is supposed to look like, even though it's been a little bit rocky in this last decade or two. And if we can change things here in America, that will help change things across the world, in my opinion.
Use the right two lanes to take exit 35 to merge onto I-270 north toward Frederick.
Alright, so we're going to be hitting 270 north. If you guys didn't catch that sign there.
Take the exit.
We're heading back to Hagerstown. This is the exit off of the Beltway that you might be so familiar with by now.
For 30 Continue straight.
We've been taking it as a unit for a while here. Oh, they were afraid of it getting stolen. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. Thanks, Smile a While. I appreciate that. I think that's why April was trying to get me to live stream this morning, but I woke up late because I was up late and I didn't sleep very much the night before, and so I'll be on a bunch during the stream. But I've only gotten 8 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, so 4 hours each night. So I'm a little bit groggy, but we're out here. We got a job to do. Oh, okay. Thank you. Y'all have to look into that. Your eyes. Oh, you teared up a little bit. Man, I'm not even gonna lie. I've teared up probably 3-4 times since I've been.
Hear somebody's story, it'll make you cry. You get with some people, they'll make you laugh. It's just the most wonderful thing. It's like a whole range of emotions all day. It's wonderful.
I agree. And you know, you gotta through those bad times, you had to find the good times.
We helped each other out.
So,
Dude, did you hear I lost my wallet? So yeah, I went with them on in the RV, and I lost my wallet.
Wow.
For the night. I was so upset, and I mean, like, I was ready to go get a hotel. I just wanted to get out. I was upset.
This was last night? Or the night before?
The night before.
Okay.
And so the head of security came out, and he's a Texan guy, old Texan guy.
With that hat that's signed?
Yes, yes.
Yep. He's really cool.
He talked me down in his calm, nice way, you know, emotional woman, upset about it. Because I was here by myself, man. I got no ID. I've got no money, no credit card.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But come to find out, I had put it in somebody else's purse.
Oh.
Yeah. But the community had rallied around and helped me. So.
Yes.
And the ladies helped me out, you know, tremendously.
That's kind of a scary sight.
Yeah, it is.
That reminds me of focus. My camera isn't focusing. Okay, well, fine. Anyways. Try it again. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. Rest in peace, Ottawa truckers. I'm glad to see you guys are regrouping at our northern borders there. No, it's not. It's not one of the convoy trucks, guys. It's just a random truck. It's just kind of interesting to see, so I'm highlighting it. I repeat, this is not a convoy truck. I repeat, this is not a convoy truck. But yeah, Smile a While says, great news about your wallet. Sounds like they're happy that you found it. All right, guys. So if this Dennis Towing shows up, we're gonna have to boycott him.
Should we beep for him now? Beep, beep.
Yes.
So hopefully
Give him a
like us.
beep. Yeah, give him a beep. I repeat, that is not a convoy truck. Yeah, they're definitely regrouping up there. Thanks, nice Silverado. It's good seeing you in the chat, brother. Welcome to the team. Richard Banks, people want a politician to help them. What makes help them what makes them think a politician even knows them or even knows they exist. It's kind of a hard question to understand, Richard. Your phone's getting hot, preacher? Okay. That's fine, brother. I'll be watching the Dish TV channel, but can't comment on there. Oh, wait. You can watch my channel on Dish TV? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, yes, smile a while. Okay, thank you for helping me understand what he was getting at. I tried to avoid answering or even reading questions, although I did read that one, unless I understand exactly what they're talking about. So, yeah, so why do we want politicians to help? This is why. I'll tell you right now, we need a bipartisan appeal for this Emergency Declaration Act. To end the tyrannous mandates all across the country and to get accountability for the way COVID has impacted the world globally. So politicians are needed. If you don't think a politician is needed to help us acquire our goals, you are dead wrong. All the Democrats voted no on the repeal of the emergency powers, and we need a bipartisan appeal. We need bipartisan support, so we need people on the left to join our cause to get it lawfully and legally resolved. Okay? So, and we actually have a meeting with an undisclosed politician on the left willing to step out and meet with us and possibly joining our team. So, yes, so to answer your questions, people want a politician to help them. What makes them think a politician even knows them or even knows they exist? Well, that's why we're trucking around the Beltway and through D.C. there, good sir. That's why we're calling our representatives from our states. That's why we're organizing and rallying at our state capitals. And we got a lot going on. There's people that are using deprivation of rights lawsuits to strip these people of their conferred immunity and suing them as a private citizen rather than a government or public servant, and we're making waves, brother. Okay, so hopefully you can take that for the truth that it is and join the team. We got 69 people in the chat. Let's go. 69. Okay, now we got 70. No more jokes. All right, so help, I'm not able to post on other channels. Why? Oof, I don't know. This is only one channel, if not others. Anna Marie Papa, can't wait to see who that Dem politician is. I agree. I am actually very curious. I don't think anybody but the organizers know. They don't release names until the person has locked it in or fully committed to the meeting and meeting with us. So but yeah, I am definitely excited to see who that representative is, and I'm more so excited to see who falls in line with him and follows the betterment of our country to reinstate freedom, the morals this country was founded on, back to the people that gave the government their power. Daines from Montana is a Republican. I don't know much about him or Montana's politicians. May Nerd, follow the money by following the vote or is on the ground. Interesting. I don't know what you mean by that. So if you could elaborate that, May Nerd, I could help piggyback off that or add a little insight. Oh, okay, yeah. I might, that's what I'm talking about. Like with like talking in person is much easier to understand and interpret how somebody is responding to you or trying to engage with you, because you lose the ability to set an atmosphere, use tone, and put emotion into what you're saying. Didn't Brian say last night that it was a Montana legislator? I don't know. That's a good question. I could have missed that part. I was, I get distracted. I got a lot going on, so you guys might even know a little bit better than me because you guys can analyze things from your homes. Yeah, gotta love it. Okay, actually, can I just hit your vape? I don't want. We're almost there. I'll wait. Thank you.
We got like an hour.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Every day is a little different. It's not always the same with these convoys. That's been kind of nice. Switch it up a little bit,
Yeah, it's nice to keep them on their toes.
Yeah. How do you stop people going all over
At different times.
At different times. You can't. Not really.
Yeah. The only thing is if things start to get sticky, they could really pick us apart that way. Because, it's saying united we stand.
True. But
A Montana senator was meeting with someone from the convoy today in D.C. at 3rd Street, but I forgot what time. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. That's very cool. And now, is this Montana senator a Democrat? So Brian didn't say. Maybe Cali girl might know. Yeah, I mean it's hard to keep up on everything and live stream at the same time. So I normally just catch up at night or whenever I have time, or talk to people while I'm streaming. That once we get back and catch up that way. I learn as you guys learn sometimes, just because of the fact, like I said, it's hard to keep up with everything while I've got my stream live. He didn't say the name of the senator. He was meeting with the guy that has the red, white, and blue horse trailer. I heard, I vaguely heard about that. From him. The guy that was... Oh, he got smoking. I was bobbing to his music, just showing a little love. Hell yeah! Hey, he showed love back. He showed love back as he drove by. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I'm just out here trying to spread a little positivity, y'all. Oh, this is that guy. Oh, this is that freaking tow truck. I repeat, this is not a convoy truck. I repeat. Not a convoy truck that I know of. I'm pretty.
We know. I don't see any flags.
No, we're not parking or anything like that. That's just a random coincidence. But it is fun to highlight that. Thinking about Ottawa. It's weird. Like you can't see everybody in my stream. Isn't that kind of cool how you can't really see the tow truck? You just see the semi pointed in the wrong direction on the highway. Oh, my freaking seatbelt.
Yeah, Debbie is going to get mad at you.
Who's that? Debbie?
Debbie. This
The
is
car?
Debbie. My husband's...
Oh, okay.
This is Debbie. I'll have to tell him Debbie got on social media today.
What happened?
Debbie, she
Oh.
got on social media today.
Oh, yeah. We've had quite a few people checking Debbie out today. Wood grain, I'm
I've been
gripping.
here for a while, so it's kind of gotten weird vibe.
Did we pass that? No, he might have got off already. I was looking for that tow truck again.
I think we passed them.
So yeah, remind me when we get back, and I'll spray some osium in here, and then we'll go get some food or something, and let this thing do it. Let the osium do its thing. I promise you, it will work though.
Yeah, that's fine. I love the sight of an American flag up like that.
Which one?
When there's a big flag on the side of the road.
Oh shoot! I didn't even see that
Yeah.
first. I was like looking over on the
I
right.
love when there's a big flag on the side of the road just waving in the breeze.
Everybody, give her a nice big salute. Sing the national anthem, whatever you need to do. Hit that like button, please. Hey, thank you, Lori. You don't. Oh, a different Lori.
Oh, okay.
Lori Lou. She says, hit that like button, please. Yeah, so Lori, I'm actually riding with another Lori.
Too,
Yeah. Twinsies, yeah. Oh, thanks. Okay, so Fry TV. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bring the idea back up.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, so guys, anybody that's just tuning in that wasn't here like an hour or two ago. Oh yeah, see that thumbs up? So anybody that wasn't here an hour or two ago, we want to show some big love to Fry TV for all the hard work and dedication that he's showing all the streamers. Again, I'm going to give you the whole spiel. So when we talk about how people need to help from home or help however they can, the online presence of live streams and content and just news and media that needs to get out there is so important, because the people that want to be here that can't are watching from home. So we have to give them news, because there's not news outlets out here. So what Fry is doing is so important, whether or not you realize it or not. So what we want to do is we want to DoorDash biggie size, super size, whatever size, the biggest fries we can get. We want to get like 10 or 15 things of fries, and donate them or DoorDash them to the other streamers, all the ones that Fry has been helping out, because the streamers more so than the regular people know how much of an influence he has. And instead of putting fries in the chat, we want to put fries in people's eyes or in front of their faces, if you will. So if you guys would like to help us make that idea a reality, please feel free to contribute. You would have to donate to my personal page in order to do that, whether it be PayPal, Cashapp, or Venmo. But I also did leave the link for the Convoy donations itself. It is afclf.org, and you'll have to search for the People's Convoy inside of that website. So, and I think it's like I forget the acronym that stands for, but yeah. So we're trying to DoorDash French fries to all the streamers, create like a little vibe, and show some love to Fry for all of his hard work, and just bring some smiles to people's faces. So if you'd like to help us do that, please do so. I was, and I know it's not going to take a whole lot of money for some French fries, but we do have expenses out here as well. I was supposed to start working before. Oh, here's my car. I was supposed to start working before Thanksgiving, but I'm not sitting here begging. I mean, if you guys want to help out, please do so. But I'm more focused on, I just want to get French fries to people. Because that's what started it all. We were like, oh. Beginning to look like Alex Eagle. Hey, brother. No worries, man. Hey, the convoy is not falling apart. Today was a rain day, and we all went off on little groups to go do whatever we wanted to do. And we created a new tactic or a new plan for the day, revolving around the weather that we encountered. And yeah, so everyone's just kind of formulated their own little groups here and there, and whether or not they wanted to go to the Capitol building, the memorial, or the Washington Monument, drive by the White House or around there, or go to the Capitol building or the Supreme Court. Like, everybody just had the leisure to do whatever they wanted today. And of course, the semis aren't allowed in DC proper, but no, brother, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. We're still strong. I know you don't see a lot of flags flying in the front of the camera here. Yeah, because it's just us. We went rogue today. We were following people up to Washington D.C. and then we left on our own accord. So we're about how long till
48 minutes.
48 minutes back to the Speedway, and you can see that we are still out here and we are deep.
Traffic sure is a lot better than when the convoy was on here, though.
That is true. Although we're braking right now. But I think, the left side, the other side of the road is less clogged, so I think people are just, it's because of the convoy coming back. Like, there's just more traffic on this side of the road. We've been out and about all day. Plus a meeting at the Capitol. Yes. Plus the meeting at the Capitol. Thank you for reminding me. And that, yes.
How long we'll be here?
What, like protesting?
Yeah.
As long as it takes. You know, some of these diplomatic processes can take a long time. So put your seatbelts on, strap in, hit that like button, and subscribe, and we'll be out here as long as we can. I hate mentioning donation links, but I mean, if you guys want us to stay out here, we got to get some support. Whether it be straight to the convoy or myself or first responders. Like, first responders went out and gave away $2,000 the other day from his viewers that wanted people to go stay in hotel rooms because it was just so cold.
That's sweet.
It is sweet. I seen him parked, and I pulled over, and I got out of my car and I went and shook his hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's all. He's like, oh, it wasn't me, it was my viewer. I was like, you were the middleman, you know, like.
Yeah, but the fact that people were doing that for other people they don't even know.
Yeah. It's for the betterment of not only our country, but the world's civil rights. Their human rights. Some would call their God-given rights.
Yeah. I'll tell you, when you are out protesting or doing something like this, when someone comes up and hands you a water or whatever it is, just to show their appreciation, someone that's not in your protest, you know, it means all the difference. If you see somebody ever, you know, like standing out there, I think you should always stop and at least talk to them if you can. Give them a little drink if it's hot, whatever.
Wait, Alex, can you elaborate a little bit further on that? It is a huge win that we got a Democrat to sit at the table with us. Huge win. And Sherry, I feel you. I was watching the Ottawa protests and watching the live streamers up there. Like, it's what inspired me to come do this. And I felt like I was there with them. Like, they made me feel like they were like the extended family that they are, being right next. the neighbors that we are. Like we become so distant from the world, and not only the world, but people within our own country, just due to technology and the isolation that technology enables. And yeah, this thing keeps going out because I'm hanging it out the window and talking. Sorry, just 1 second so I can light it back up. Oh, come on. Marie, what happened? Marie and Alex Eagle, what happened on what happened on What You See What You Get channel? WYSIWYG, what happened on his channel? That guy thought he was a leader of something. Ignorance is what I saw. What happened? I did see that, but people coming and going in and out of the convoy, not all faces are recognizable. Hey, look, we've been looking for infiltrators for a long time, and I will say that a lot of people showed up yesterday. A lot of new faces showed up yesterday on a Wednesday. So that is interesting. And yes,
We have had infiltrators.
we have had infiltrators. I mean, that's what
I've seen
happened.
their videos on YouTube.
I've heard the leftists talk about their plans. Like they were all talking about wearing Trump hats and trying to ruin stuff.
I actually saw a video. I was just looking at for People's Convoy news, and it ended up two young guys. They acted like they were Trumpers or whatever, and then they came out and they interviewed people, and then they put together this stupid little video.
So sorry to deviate from what you're thinking. What happened, Marie and Alex and April? What happened on Chris's stream, on What You See What You Get stream? What happened there? I haven't heard about this gentleman that seems to have created a little bit of friction. And I would also be interested in knowing what he looks like. There was a trucker taking a woman to take her husband's ashes to DC, so he gave her a ride. He acted like he didn't want the rest of the convoy with him. It was a misunderstanding. That's it. Yeah, okay. Squashing this right now. It definitely sounds like a misunderstanding. Because like I just said, we all went off in our own groups today because of the rain and the weather that was here this morning. Everyone was out doing their own thing today. We were not rolling around DC or anything as a cohesive unit, as the people. We were not rolling around DC as the People's Convoy. We were doing things individually and doing things that we wanted to do. So if we wanted to go see the Capitol building or the monument, or go do laundry or whatever we needed to do. Okay, so this was like a rest day. Okay, and they mentioned that if we wanted to how the convoy was rolling around today, it's understood, and try to add division like they did with, oh, Trump and DeSantis are feuding. Oh, like I could go on. But anyways, big misunderstanding. Unless I see something that indicates otherwise, that's what I'm going with for now. Unless this guy was like blatantly like screaming at the rest of the convoy or something like that. Until I see evidence that they're upset with the way he talked. Okay, well, I'll have to listen to how he talked, and I'll make my own decision on that.
It does sound suspicious, though.
It sounds
that
suspicious.
They're saying that.
It does sound suspicious that they're saying that. Yes. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Don't lock in your opinion on that yet. Wait a little bit longer, and and see what actually comes out. It's just like the Russia collusion thing. It took them 5 years to figure out that Hillary was potentially involved with framing Trump.
I think that's why I like you, Alex, because what I'm hearing you say, that's how I am too. I try so hard not to ever make rush decisions on anything, especially if they're pushing it on me. Sit around, just wait a little bit and watch and see what happens.
Yep, have patience.
You have a little patience. Don't jump, even if you see it on video. You know what I mean? I see so many things on video, and then you find out you didn't see the other part, you know, so you don't know what you were really looking at. I just wait and...
Yeah.
Or else you look like a fool because you put all that shit out on social media or whatever.
Yes.
And then you have to retract it.
Okay, well, I'll have to listen to how he talked, and I'll make my own judgment on that, and we'll talk around here and see what other people have to say about it, and we'll get a collective or we'll gain other sources, right? Like when you buy a house, you check out your options, right? Or when you buy a car, you don't just buy the first car you see, right? Same thing with the media right now, guys. Like, we all know that there's some smoke screens floating around out there, so just be mindful. It's very easy to get tricked. I mean, just look at all the ghost of Kiev, and well, we're not going to get too deep into Ukraine, but I mean, that's just the most recent example of propaganda. FedEx. Oh, I mean, a truck driver just honked at us that was not with the convoy.
Not only what you hear from the news, but also what you hear from other people.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was funny. We were in the convoy the other day, and we both, the 3 women, and 2 of us tried to tell the other one what was going on, and we told a little bit different story. We heard something different.
Yeah.
We heard somebody yell something as they went past, and we're like, "What? You heard that?" So, I mean, it's that whole thing about
the whisper game or the telephone game.
Yeah.
Like
and there's people that they see a little bit happen. I've done it. I see something happen and I misread the situation. If I don't stick around to figure out what's going on, I would go back and tell my friends, I think this just happened down here. And
I'm
that's
not
how
sure,
the rumors
but
get going.
Yeah. I think that's what happened, and that's because people aren't making informed conclusions.
Yeah.
Or patient conclusions, analyzing all aspects of what actually happened and waiting for as much information to come out as possible. Like Fauci right now. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that he 100% suppressed the lab leak theories, but I will say that he is under investigation for suppressing the lab leak theories, and he is under donating money to these scientists' research, basically granting them research grants or authorizing research grants of millions of dollars to these people's labs or whatever. So yes, and I thank you, Marie. No. Yeah. I'm not like saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that didn't happen or whatever the case is. I'm just saying I myself am being patient, and I would recommend that you guys be patient as well. And I do have a question though. Was anybody live streaming in this gentleman's truck that supposedly caused friction? Okay, so WYSIWYG, looks like WYSIWYG has it on his video. Maybe I just asked that question before reading my chat too early. I only saw WYSIWYG streaming. It was when they stopped. Yes, he does. So WYSIWYG has a video of this. No, okay, fighting trolls. No, man. Sorry, brother. You're not welcome with that here. I mean, I am streaming and I have PayPal's up, but sorry, brother. Start your own stream and advertise your PayPal there, and people can see what you're about and decide if they want to donate to you there. Goodbye. You're getting a ban.
Is he trying to get money off your page?
Yeah.
Use the right two lanes to take exit 32 to merge onto I-70 toward
YouTube took it down. Might have to go to Rumble. Okay. Yeah. So if YouTube took it down, I don't know. I'm even more leery now. So yeah, I'll have to go to Rumble and check it out. It's about 5-10 minutes before he ended his stream. Okay, thanks, Kathy. I'll check it out. Once I get back to camp, I'll have somebody else pull it up and I'll watch it off their phone so I can keep streaming.
Use the left two lanes to keep left to merge onto I-70 west toward exit.
Anyways, just seen you on First Responders Media. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, so I gave First Responders an exclusive little fire show because he donated $2,000 worth of his chat's donations to put people in hotels the night it was blistering cold out. Just be careful who's who, that is all. Yes. Yeah, Jenny. Did you like that? That was cool. I posted a live stream of everything I did before and after First Responders came over. So there's probably so each session, or like when I light up my fire point from start to end, that's called a burn. It's called a burn, or a session. It would be another way to like look at it. But yeah, so I did about 4 or 5 of those burns total. Love the guy singing too. Yeah, that's Funky. That's Mike Mattingly from Funky Fathers. I think we have a cop behind us. I don't know. Yeah.
He was awesome.
What?
He was awesome.
Oh, the guy. Are you talking about the musician?
Music.
Yeah.
That and your fire, you did really good with doing it to the music.
I had to catch myself and put myself back into the musicality at times, but it's because I'm rusty. But I appreciate that because that's why I
You did a really good job. I was surprised at how well you did with the music. I wish it had been dark when you did he did some with maybe 3 notes that were just boom, 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 right together. And you did the dun, dun, dun with that was just really cool.
Yeah, I tried to.
If it had been dark, we could have seen the fire a little better, But
Yeah. No, I agree. But it helps that I know his songs too, because I can follow. Yeah. No, I'm hip to his music, that's for sure. I could sing along to half of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Some folks, I don't know if that's a cop or not. I don't think it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just.
I was wondering too, but I don't know. As long as he doesn't hit me, that's all I care.
Oh, you've been following First Responders for months. He's from your hometown. Very nice. Yeah, Joe's a great guy. You guys are on your way back, right? Yes, we'll be pulling in probably in about 30 minutes, maybe. Music was great. You two make a great team. Yeah, well, you know what? You being here helps make a great team. So welcome to the team. Tammy Sue, I know the story. What story are you talking about?
No?
Oh, what'd you say?
Oh no, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were
just
like pointing.
Thumbs up.
Oh, thumbs up. Oh,
She
okay.
said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The team.
Yep.
Welcome to the team. Tammy Sue, what story are you talking about? Are you talking about the gentleman that took the ashes up there, or what? It's just funny, and they just try to tear apart the most beautiful stories. I hope that this is just a big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So they're not that type of people I would be hanging out with. That's why they're with the convoy. These are not the type of people I would be hanging out with. Why is he so embedded with Convoy? Are you kidding me? I'll talk to Chris and I'll ask him that question live as soon as I see him, Lloyd Fisher. And I'm going to fact check you on that, because I know Chris from what you see is what you get. And, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and assume this, okay? I would assume that he's here, and this is me speaking because I've talked to him personally off stream on numerous occasions. He's here because he's passionate about getting our freedoms back. Okay, yeah, mute that guy. Give him a 2-minute timeout. If he can come back and act like a civilized adult and not seem like he's a paid actor on Biden's payroll, then we can have a civil discourse in the chat. Chris is like the wisest. I don't know. I probably have the most respect for Chris out of any of the other streamers. No offense to anybody else. Jeff from Sequel Zero is very, very good too. But he had to go home and take care of some family things. He may be coming back with some reinforcements. We'll see. But if Tennessee, okay, so I think you're a little bit wrong there. What happens when you get your videos striked is they become blocked from any public viewership. Like, if you get striked and your video basically YouTube takes them down. Okay, anyone that comes in here with all caps just screams a robot to me, so we're gonna go ahead and just give him a 2-minute ban and let him think about why he's here. I don't like seeing all caps in my chat. It indicates that this person is upset, and we're not trying to raise blood pressure here. And besides, I believe he is wrong with his statement. So we're going to go ahead and put him on a timeout. All right, Jenny. Hey, thank you for tuning in and showing some love. Joe from First Responders is a great guy, so I appreciate connecting with him and just everyone, really. I had a really great conversation with Jeff from Travel Fund 69 last night about the language barrier that the final boss, excuse me, I burped while I was talking, the final boss of the Ottawa protest, I should say the riot police, the final riot police of the Ottawa protest, the language barrier there, and how scary it is that they most likely used the language barrier as a tactic to keep the protesters from explaining how they feel and getting to the police and letting them know that, listen, we're here for legit reasons and we're good people. Like, I bet you these riot police that didn't even speak a lick of English, I bet you they were informed that these guys are domestic terrorists. I bet you they got informed that they're Nazi supporters. I bet you Trudeau called them the fringe minority, right? I bet you they got all types of stuff filled in their head in German before they came down and started clearing unlawfully a lawful protest. But I could be wrong. Maybe they weren't speaking Russian for the YouTube freaking dictators out there. Who knows? Who knows? I could be wrong. Make your own conclusions, people. I'm just the guy speaking into a phone, live streaming us going down the road.
You're the smartest man in the room.
I am the smartest man in the room, and you're the smartest woman in the room.
I am. Finally.
Finally. Love what you guys are doing. Been watching from the start. Sending hugs and support from Ontario, Canada. The fringe minority, like 15 hearts. Barb Pepper, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And you are my hero. Everyone in Canada, time where it was middle of winter in a very high, what would it be? Longitude? No, it'd be latitude, right? Latitude. Latitude, I think, right? Yeah. Ah, frick. Anyways.
Cold.
Yeah, it's cold up there. It was the middle of winter. And I don't really think anybody else could have really done it besides the truck drivers, because they actually live out of their trucks for the majority of the time. So to be able to go up there and like march the streets with mass amounts of people would have been impossible. So the way they
Canadian American flag right
nice,
there.
yes. The way that they organized that at the time of the year that it was going on was brilliant. It was brilliant. Margaret Brisbane. Oh, hi. Thank you. Freedom. You just subscribed. Thank you so much. Welcome to the team. We're just out here documenting what's going on, having conversations, putting trolls in their places. And, you know, and if you guys have legitimate conversation or concerns, I'm here to answer those, or try to enlighten or analyze or debate, however you want to do it. America loves Canada. That is very correct. Barb Pepper, if you didn't hear me say it earlier, like watching the Canadian protests on live streamers like made me feel like hard in between our property lines, you know. So my heart goes out to all you guys, and I'm glad to see you guys are reorganizing. And please help them out however they want.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Yeah, because they're definitely trying to do
It's
things.
nice to see other countries standing up.
Yes.
I mean, I'm almost ashamed that as an American, that Canada was the first
No.
one.
See, I think what happened was
We just love them.
Trudeau put it into effect right away.
Oh, okay.
And he lobbied Biden into it. So it was like staggered, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure if it wasn't a month, then it was at least like a week or something. I'm pretty sure. You
Yeah.
can fact check me on that.
And the Canadians did it perfectly too. I was so impressed with how peaceful they stayed, even when the police were doing things to them.
Yes.
You know, that little part of me that goes, you know, they were so peaceful. It kind of broke your heart to see those situations happening, but at the same time, it warmed my country.
Yeah.
LM and all that.
Yeah.
It was so nice to see protesters, even in the face of adversity, staying peaceful.
Yes. And you know the cool thing about it too
They
is
showed us the way.
Yes. And you know the cool thing about it is when you're talking about like cities burning down and stuff like that over here in America, like having the truckers and having the whole protest on the streets 24 hours a day eliminated the possibilities of that kind of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Or at least strongly reduced it, and we didn't see it, did we?
No.
Because I really believe it's because they were on the streets 24/7, and if people would have been out causing ruckuses in the middle of the night, they would have got shut down quickly. So when we talk about infiltrators and people that are doing things for the wrong reasons, or
Some people just think it's a party or whatever.
yeah, or they're not involved for the right reasons, I should say. Oh, is that what happens? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry about that. What was his name? Tennessee 116. Okay, so Tennessee 116, I apologize there. Your caps and the fact that you were saying he was deleting them made me think that you were just trying to cause division, and I like Chris, so I was sticking up for Chris. And Yeah, so making them private is different than deleting them. Yeah. Deb Burton. Okay, let me. You're gonna get me ranting here. I've came up with a list of things that I'll probably forget a few, but yes, you are right. This is spiritual warfare, informational warfare, physical. Wait. Hold on. Let me read your comment again. Not a physical war. It must be waged on many fronts. I don't know what you mean by it must be waged on many fronts. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're in support of what we're doing here, and so it's my opinion that we are in the middle of informational, spiritual, biological, chemical warfare, economical warfare, civil warfare. I'm forgetting some already.
There's a lot of them.
There, yeah. I know I probably forgot one, but that was at least 6 or 7. I legit think we're in like 6 different types of warfare right now.
And to think that just one will win is not, that's what I've been trying to say. There's a lot of different areas and we all need to come together because we're all important, you know? Even though I'm not a Christian, but like the Christians that are praying right now, I believe in the power of prayer. Absolutely. I'm not a Christian, but I'll tell you what, I had some ladies come and I had an abscess tooth while I was protesting, and I wanted to hold my American flag and it was going to take it out. It was horrible. It hurt so bad. It was so inflamed. And they came and they didn't even know about it. They started praying for me, put hands on me, dude. Literally, it just
give you goosebumps.
Something weird. No, something weird happened in there, and the pain started going away. And by the next day, absolutely no pain. All infection was gone.
Really? Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. So I believe in the power of prayer. You know, it's
okay.
There is a spiritual aspect to this.
Oh yeah. Whether or not you believe in every word for word what the scripture in the Bible says, or what the word for word interpretation of like Buddhism is, or any religion. There's many religions. Islamic, like no matter what you believe in, like I think that it could be just simplified to a negative and positive energy at work in this world, whether it be good versus evil, or however you want to define it, or whatever you believe in. I do believe that there is a spiritual war, whatever that spirituality is that you ascribe to. Yes, I do believe that there is some malevolent forces at work in our world here.
The age-old battle of good and evil, pretty much.
You know, I am a little bit Christian. My views on Christianity are different than most. I kind of spoke how I feel a little bit. Like I feel like there definitely is a creator. Whether or not the title God is the appropriate terminology, I'm not sure. I don't think so. That's just my own personal opinion. But I did go to I went to I was baptized in a Catholic school until 2nd grade. I've gone to church throughout my life, but yeah, I kind of feel like our mental capacity right now can't really describe in the full effect of what the creator of the universe is, right? I mean, yeah. So I believe there's a higher power, and I believe in good and evil. And yes,
Should we throw aliens in there? No, I'm just teasing.
No, I just want to be honest. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm one thing or another.
Mm-mm.
I'm my own individual. So I hope you guys can take that for what it is and still love me, even though you might think a little differently. So. Okay, so 2 people mentioned this one verse. I do have a Bible in my car, and I will look at, I don't know the pronunciation there, But I will look at 6:12, chapter 6, section 12. So,
Which book?
Ephesians.
Ephesians?
Ephesians. Is that
I
it?
can't see it. But
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's like
if it starts with
EPH.
it's- yeah, Ephesians.
Okay.
I grew up Baptist.
Ephesians. Okay. No, Alberta. I'm not trying to justify my faith. I just, somebody brought it up, and I decided to talk about it. Somebody said it sounds like I'm Christian. I just got to seal the deal. I think that was Brent Cook. Welcome, Brent Cook. Welcome to the team. But I just kind of wanted to explain to Brent or focus on Brent's question there about how I feel about Christianity or a higher power or the creator of the universe. I was comparing the lifespans of dogs to humans to the creator of the universe, or we'll just use the word God for now. So if you look at like a dog's life, right, it's like 7 years to our 1, and God or the creator of the universe, they're not, I wouldn't imagine that their lifespans would be limited to 100 years or whatever the human life, ends up being. Oh, this guy is swerving.
Yeah, he is.
Jeez, right before the bridge too. That
He's
was,
also speeding.
yeah, and he's speeding. Jesus. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, lifespans. So, I could see like there being a possibility of God being on this planet at one time, and the decades or thousands of years since it's been is probably just a drop of the bucket when you're looking at God or the creator of the universe. WYSIWYG shut down. Are you talking about he just ended his stream, or what happened? Ended stream? Okay. Okay, well, hold on a second. Tennessee is saying that he ended the stream, and Bob Bilgrat said that was watching as he got put down. What's the true story here? Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Bob, you're going to get a permanent ban if you're in here spreading lies. Same goes with you, Tennessee, but I think I've got a little more trust for you at the moment. I think Tennessee's honest, and I'm not sure about this Bob guy, so I'm gonna go. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I know it's hard to elaborate via texting or typing or however you're inputting that text to my stream here, but yeah, without actually knowing the full story, I'm not going to really comment too much. It's like I said earlier, we got to wait to see what actually happened, talk to the people, wait for the facts to come out. We can't just be jumping to conclusions. Oh, we got to be getting off.
Yep, we're in 2 miles.
2 miles? Okay. Yeah, I'll go holler at Chris. I'll talk to him. What was that one question? Oh yeah. Cali girl actually already answered that question for me. Yeah, and thank you for sticking with me, Tennessee. I know that you were a little bit inaccurate, and I interpreted your comment with a little bit of malintent. So. And thank you, Cali Girl, for correcting the record straight for Tennessee and making his statement more factual and understandable from my end. So I appreciate that. Like Callie and everyone, thank Callie Girl and April for their hard work. They have been, they are not getting paid or anything like that to mod my chat. They're doing this out of their own goodwill, and thank you very much for being here. Like I didn't really even, they didn't ask to do it. I didn't like ask them to do it. I think I just made them one and they stuck around. So thank you to April and Callie Girl. She's right there. Yeah, she actually just commented, Jenny. Yeah, Jess, let's wait. We're not gonna jump to conclusions. Right now, I think it's just confusion, or something. Yeah, so we're gonna wait and we're gonna see what the story is, and before we jump to conclusions, and we're gonna talk to multiple people and see what actually happened. California, hey.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh no.
Oh.
California knows how to party. California knows how to party. Oh my gosh, this J. Rod Croy. Everybody, flame this guy. I banned him earlier and he came back with the same question on his clipboard on a new account. That's how persistent these paid actors are. More cowbell. Everybody give J. Rod Croy the cowbell. Yeah, because he's a paid actor for sure. Bye-bye. I don't think these people realize that I'm intelligent enough to remember things from hours ago. Like, y'all, hey, listen, ask anybody on this freaking freedom camp. Like, it doesn't take me long to remember their names.
Yeah, you do a really good job.
I'll walk around and I'll just be like, hey, what's up, dude? And I'll actually say their name, and they're like, oh my gosh, what's your name again? I feel like an a-hole.
You know, that's my son's name.
Is it Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's easy for me to remember it, because like there's very few people I remember their name like.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, the guy over here, and
Well, see, I had an ex-girlfriend named Tori, so I've categorized you as an ex-girlfriend right now.
Oh, there you go.
Just
And we
teasing.
still get along.
But yours is Lori, so that's actually how I landmark your name.
I do things like that too. Like I have neighbors. Down at the corner. Or else I just forget. Do you know how long it took me to remember Brigitta's name?
Do you know how long it took me to remember Itai Shao?
Oh my lord.
And the correct pronunciation of it.
Right onto Wilson Bridge Park Lane.
So I interviewed Itai Shao the other day.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody hasn't watched that, you yourself, Lori, you would have a hard time finding the time to watch it.
Chinese American lady? Oh my lord, I got to talk to them.
The one
I
on
didn't
the piano?
interview, but
the one that was playing piano?
No, the
'Cause
ones with the Chinese American food.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
She might have been with them, but she was up by. I think she might have came here by herself because I was helping her.
Food they did.
Yeah. They're always on the overpass too. Excuse me.
And they were on the overpass.
They're always on the overpass every day.
I know.
I don't know about today though, actually. But every time we roll out as a unit, they're on the overpass.
And I think they came back the other night and were giving more food out.
Were they really?
I heard them from the stage. I heard them say something.
They bring Red Bull and stuff, so I like going
that
to
might
visit.
be what they were doing.
Well, no, they give away Red Bull with their food.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So when they bring food, they bring Red Bull, and I love Chinese food in the first place.
Me
so.
too. I was gonna look around and see if there were any good Chinese restaurants just while we were here. You know, maybe get a little something.
I love Mexican food too.
Yeah.
Whoever.
I love food.
But I'm telling you what, Mexican food is my favorite, and whoever invented Mexican food, you are a genius.
Yes.
Like there is like Like that is like some of the most unique food on the planet.
You would love
Some
my
of them.
area. So we are, at this point, if you use our school statistics, we're like about around half white and half Hispanic in my area. So we have so many wonderful, authentic Mexican restaurants
gosh.
and stuff. I mean, dude, like the food there, it's at the point where it's like, oh, taco restaurant, because we got so many of them. I mean, it's awesome. Food trucks. I mean, like really, if you can't find a good taco in our area, you're not looking.
I have to highlight Sean Wiz's comment because he he made me laugh. That's actually a funny thing to say to what I asked. I said, "Who created Mexican food?" Or I said, "Whoever created Mexican food is a genius." And he said, "Might have been a Mexican." Yeah, you know, I was gonna say that, but yeah, yes.
And not through their fast food or even their restaurants. That's the way I like to experience it.
Yeah. And not only that, you get to sit down, you can talk to them if you have any questions, or like, hey, what do you put in this recipe? What do you think? What do you consider like a tradition? Like, because when you learn about things, then it's that much more interesting while you're eating it. It's kind of like how people eat with their eyes; they also eat with their minds.
Yep.
And that's why we're out here feeding you guys some mind food with our live stream. And we have arrived.
I know you.
Hello.
We're just coming back.
Coming back. Thank you. All right. So, geez, I drank like 3 bottles of water, and I'm ready for. So
Him and his mom are both volunteers.
Oh, everyone in those vests are volunteers. Nobody's getting paid to do that.
But I mean, they were working over at the first aid tent.
Oh,
so,
really?
I mean, like
they're all over.
They've been all over doing stuff. Yeah. She said.
I don't think you can go. Oh yeah, you can. I think this one's clear.
Where do you want? Are you want to go back to?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Actually, if you want, you can just drop me off at those porta potties down by our.
Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta pee and then. Are you gonna be parked right around right by me still? Yeah. Okay. I'll probably just come get my backpack and stuff in a second then.
I want to come back and find the stories of what happened today. You know, if anything happened.
Yeah, it will only take me a minute though. So if you. Oh, you know, the other ones are closer. Not as warm. By the way.
A lot of people are out right now.
Yeah. Oh, out on the road?
Yeah, out on the road.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of cars here though.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're everywhere, y'all.
Yeah, I think my girlfriend was coming back to take a nap. Have you? Yeah, I'm sure you have been over there.
What's that?
In the Mad Max's area. With the big trucks and everything.
There's Mike Mattingly in the flesh right there. He's probably writing music. Everybody go support Mike at Funky Fathers. Oh shoot, this isn't the restroom.
I'll let you go here. I'm gonna park
okay.
next to the girls here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of been.
Thanks for riding with me.
I was kind of parked right here, and then y'all just like, y'all came and swamped me.
We swamped
Yesterday, I was a little upset
because we love you,
she
Alex.
parked right there, and I was
You're
like,
with all these women surrounding
I know.
you.
I'm surrounded by beautiful women, y'all.
So don't forget this.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
See you later.
Well, I'm gonna come get my book bag and stuff in a second.
That's cool. I'll leave it unlocked.
Okay. Thank you. I'll lock it when I'm done. You want me to do that?
No, I got it.
Okay. Okay. I gotta use the restroom. I don't have time to rile up my book bag in the back. When I talk, I have to drink a lot of water. Soothe the vocal cords. Wet the whistle. You know how it goes. France, everywhere. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. And you know, Alberta, I think that France might have, because there was a French foreign exchange student here, and I was asking how his country was doing with the mandates, and he said something about they were rolling them back, but I didn't get to talk with him for very long. I didn't get a chance to ask if it was just the mask mandates or if it was the vaccine mandates as well. So I think France might be moving in a positive direction, so good on them if they are getting rid of the vaccine mandates as well. So I'm gonna come up here and grab my book bag and stuff. I gotta get my book bag and my laptop. Oh, oh, oh. Her bag just dropped here. Swap the back. Hi there, how are you? Hi. Grab my coffee cup, because I'm bad at leaving that in people's cars. All right. Get my strap on here. I just said strap on. Jay, Marine, Alex, how do I reach out to you? Email. Do you mind me asking what you would like to reach out to me about? What's on your mind? Yeah, I don't really want to give that information out if it's not important. Whew, it is hot in my car and it's hot out here. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my hoodie and my hat, and I'm going to get a little cooler here. Hey, bikers, extended family, come on down, it's warm out. There might be people that put you in a hotel room for a night or the campers when it gets cold, but for the most part it's been pretty nice.
I don't know of any experimental program. That's not the way I use it. So I told that as I look at
Alright guys, I'm back. Hubby had surgery. Hey Quintine. If you'd like to catch up, you could watch my streams in the press, but I guess we're having a meeting with the Democratic representative, so we're working on the bipartisan appeal. We had a rainy day today, so we all went out rogue on our own. Other than that, not a whole lot. It's a slow rolling convoy, politically and axle-y, if that makes sense. Okay, Jay, thank you, Collie Girl. Yeah, I was getting around here. We just got back to camp, so I'm catching up and stuff. I'm grabbing some stuff. Let me see what. So it was J Marine 79. I was very impressed with Funky Fathers. Just wanted to join on. Oh my gosh, yeah. Mike Madley is amazing. He's actually in this car right here with his feet hanging out of the window. Riding music, I think. I'm gonna talk to him over and get some coffee. So I'm gonna set this down, grab some coffee here. My pants are going to be falling down quite often because I've got this big old battery in my front. I don't know if you can see it. What's up, brother? But this belt only loops so far.
That's who White Lightning is, right? Maybe, maybe not. If you're on the property, you know that this son of a bitch doesn't stop. He runs around this place non-stop, helping with security, whatever needs to get done. Today's his birthday. He hasn't stopped working. He's as humble as it gets, so we got him a birthday cake.
Okay, and it looks delicious. I wish y'all could sink your teeth into it, but I'll do it for you if I
How generous of you.
But yeah, so guys, White Lightning, let's get the word out and let him know. For a little bit, and I'll come back though.
Bring it over there because everybody's over there.
Okay, yeah, I'll come with you guys. We're gonna go meet up with Mike later. This is a birthday, and this guy's working hard. We've spent a lot of time with Mike, so we'll let him ride his music, and then we'll go sing happy birthday.
I'll bring him home.
So you're hiding it? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stand
over here in a second.
I'm gonna stand right here and block the rest of the view. So have you been involved with that group chat yet? I haven't even checked.
No.
No. Okay.
They called me about it.
Oh yeah.
One of the women called me about it, and I supported it completely.
Okay. Perfect. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear White Lightning. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, brother.
Can y'all act like you have the camera?
Okay, he doesn't want to be on camera, but happy birthday to White Lightning. And I understand why he doesn't. I normally try to ask when, oh, this guy's backing up. He's about to run over a, I think he's good, but as long as he doesn't hit it, I think he's good, right? Yeah, he's good. Well, hello there, Mike. How are you doing today?
All right, just working on.
I came over here to let you know that people in my chat really like your music. And I told them that if they don't go to your website or at least check you out or buy your music, I'm ending the live stream. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, people went yesterday. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Say what?
My lady says there's action on the page. So,
Action on the page.
yeah.
Oh, snooping.
I'm not on phone calls. Just people visiting.
Oh, you're visiting? Yeah, I sent a lot of people your way yesterday. Thank you, Fry TV, for giving me your platform as well. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man.
Just keep on rolling, bro.
Yeah, we're
Rolling and throwing fireballs.
you know, whether or not you do it is on you. But we would like to hear a Fire Fauci anthem, or what was it? Fire. Yeah, Fire Fauci Blues. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm not recording your face or anything. I don't know if you want to be on camera. I know you're not camera shy, but yeah.
Fauci, don't give me the blues. He's gonna get the stripes.
He gives me the case of anxiety, not.
Secret word is very important that everybody.
Secret word.
No.
No, I do not consent.
Real short.
Without liberty, it's all slavery.
That's right. And don't you forget it when you're like making those
Well, it's written on
decisions.
your window, so it's hard to forget.
I mean, when you're not looking at my window.
Okay. Well, I did tell my chat that I know your lyrics and I know the tempo of your songs, so hopefully I can live up to that.
All right, homie.
All right, brother. I just want to say hello and show you some love. Yes, sir. All right, so we're gonna go back over here and do a couple more things in the car. I took a leak, grabbed some coffee, sung happy birthday, talked to Mike. We're back at the Speedway. Yeah. So I'd like to sit down for a second and do a couple things, and I'll roll through my chat. I didn't get a chance to read that one girl's question, April, but I didn't. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, the happy birthday is cool. Thank you. Happy birthday to Wiley. Thank you so much for the update. Pretty quick. Okay, so right here, I'm looking for J Marine 79. I was very impressed with Funky Fathers. Just wanted to join on. Oh, I think that was one of the, I did read that. Okay, so that's why we want to. Or sorry, I had a call. I was impressed by your interview with Mike. I'm from Arizona. I want to approach this in a deeper level with petitioning and serving lawsuits on these representatives. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, yes, please, please, please look into that stuff. It is working for him in Santa Cruz County. They're getting their representatives to step down from their positions because they know. All right. So I think that I caught up on all the comments, but I will add. Oh, hold on. I want to see this. Jersey J is my boy, so let me see here. You know, I got a lot of love for Jersey J. I think it was Jersey J that caught it on cam. It was before the meeting last night, before everyone got back. Alberta, what did Jersey J get on camera? Oh, Callie, you're too kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I've got a job lined up for whenever this this protest ends. Doing electric over these mandates. Speaking of making them defend these tyrannical mandates in court. So I'm in the middle of suing General Electric over being wrongfully terminated twice, and I am halfway through the process with the Equal Opportunity Commission on handling those issues in the court of law. So we have to hold them accountable. I'm breaking up. Oh, it's probably because I was looking away from the stream. But yeah, so I'm in the middle of suing General Electric for 2 different jobs that got taken away from me. And Callie, I really appreciate you putting that link up there. I mean, I don't really, like, for the longest time, like, I've been here for weeks without asking for nothing. I'm really not asking for anything at all. But if you would like to donate, either do so to me or, like, I added the People's Convoy link right there. So for the majority of the time out here, I've just been directing people right to the link. But I am starting to get a little low. Anyways, I don't want to harp on that. Or even like talk about that really. I mean, anyways. So what's up? What do we got? Anyone would like to help support the People's Convoy? Yes, yes. And you will have to. Yeah. Well, that's the actual site. You can also go straight to AFCLF.org and then go to the People's Convoy section. That's what the peoplesconvoy.org will direct you to. So yes, that is the official site, thepeoplesconvoy.org, if nobody knows that by now. But the fundraiser that they're raising and taking donations on is AFCLF.org. So yeah, so I'm just hanging out. I'm just refueling on a few things here. Years ago, because I found it so appealing. Whose birthday? Yes, April. Thank you for answering that question. Kathy, White Lightning's birthday today. I did get a glimpse of his face, although he was very kind in the way he told me he didn't want to be on camera, so I appreciate that. Like I said, oh, I don't know who this is. I might have to. Somebody's calling me. Please text me. fuel up on things. I'm gonna go ahead and put this. Okay, yeah. I'll see you in a bit, April. When's the meeting tonight? Probably like 7, maybe 6 even. I don't know. Whiteboard up there with the times now. So I'll check that out when I go up there. Look at the whiteboard. There was something else. I wanted to talk to Chris. I wanted to talk to Jersey J. So we're gonna be looking for those 2 individuals. Just trying to get caught up on the news and how the day went. Keep you guys and myself informed at the same time. And yeah, so just hang out. We'll get going here in a bit. I'm gonna put my tripod up and do a couple things. I wish my windshield was just a little bit higher or less of a slant. How about this? That's what, yeah, that should do. Oops. I didn't leave my other battery pack in her car, did I? I don't think so, because I think I swapped it out. Real quick, I'm just gonna go just make sure I didn't leave that in there. It was on top of my car. LOL. I got back when we did. All right. Did somebody text me? I think somebody did text me. I think someone tried calling. Wait, so I got a text just now from the. Or no, that was a while ago. Hold on. What did it say? From the People's Convoy.org, calling all freedom-loving Americans, if you are in D.C. or Pakistan, please come support the volunteers who have been making the People's Convoy possible. We could use volunteers to help with firewood, kitchen relief, and general support. If you are not in the DC area, start organizing your home and states and rally to convoy your state capitals while we continue emergency on a federal level. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, that's the message I've been putting out there. I mean, help how you can. Help how you can. I'm almost half tempted to end my stream for a little. If anybody hasn't heard yet, I'm trying to DoorDash French fries for all the streamers in support of Fry TV now. If you would like to help make that idea become possible, please send over some love. Other than that, I kind of want to do that tonight. If people, I think Preacher donated. I don't know if he was the only one or not. I kind of wanted to check. We'll go walk up and try to find Chris and Drizzy J in a bit. We'll do that, and then, oh, I farted. If we can accomplish those missions, then I'll go work on the next mission. If not, we'll do the French fries tomorrow, and we'll keep the idea rolling. Jess Olson, hey, peace and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the team. Charging up some of my batteries and drinking some coffee, just getting charged up, relaxing.
Well, there's a UA vaccine after. Which is it? So not. Where is it? Not in the United States. Where in the United States? I know. I've called like 30 different vaccines live. And I've got sufficient evidence to sue these people. And I'm doing it. If you can't, you've got to bear the bears. It's not here. These fucking physicians didn't even know what the hell was going on. I had to force people to look at the vaccine and that's not look at the label.
Alright, his faces, but I can't leave these guys hanging, so.
These doctors have been told that they
It's
can't
facing
do
that.
this shit. They've been told that they're going to be put on probation or lose their license if they don't go along. Right. And
Right.
they're all fucking going along. It's absolutely insane.
My CEO of nursing was my friend, and they went like, "You're only gonna well, we're just following along. This is not right. I mean, how are you going to just test me? I don't want to be a part of you going along with
Getting
this
your
is
compliance
crime.
rate.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, this is a crime
You know
of
what?
discrimination.
why they're winking at you? Because they don't get federal funding if they don't have
Exactly,
compliance.
and we all know about this, and that's what that's why they masked the kids. I mean,
Right.
because the schools were getting paid. I mean, I just couldn't be a part of. And I said, listen, I've been taking care of my COVID patients for a year and a half. Why now can't I take care of them? You're allowing vaccinated people to come in and still spread the virus, but I have to pay out of my pocket and get tested twice a week, shoves another emergency use authorization thing up my nose. Who knows what the long-term effects of shoving that shit up my nose is?
Right.
So I just had to. I didn't know that I should have filed with the EEOC first.
Key hanging.
Yes, the pink button. It's on a hook.
Gotta lift it. Yep. Thanks.
You're welcome. What's your name again?
Brigitte.
We're good.
And I forgot your name.
Alex.
So, jeez.
You were having way too much fun last night.
I did, and I'm paying the price for it.
Me too. I was up late too, girl.
We were all
Shoot.
up late.
Anyways, what was you saying, Kate?
No, so the Pennsylvania Human Relations Commission said I had insufficient evidence of discrimination. When I wrote in there, I said I'm being discriminated against because I was unvaccinated. The Equal Opportunities Commission, and they said, well, you already filed with
Did they give you the right to sue letter though?
Huh?
The EEOC, whether or not they choose to represent you?
They sent me back and said I've been denied because I already went through the state level first, and if you filed with state first, you're screwed if they deny you. So they won't even take me on because I was just because the state. They go with what if you filed with the state first over
That's
federal?
bullcrap.
I know.
Especially if you don't know the law and
So-
it's an honest mistake.
Yeah, so I got denied unemployment. Finally, because I was like 13 weeks, and I hadn't heard anything, and I finally called my state rep, and they, oh no, you paid into this. I had filed with Friends Hospital, and I had left them because I wasn't going to get tested. Now they kept calling me saying, come to work, and I said, I'm not going to get tested, and they were like, okay. So they never gave paperwork back.
I was like, what?
Huh?
I'm halfway here.
Yeah.
Go on.
So, but if I get that process
This been here longer than all the
With the EEOC. Or
with unemployment,
Okay.
so I called for an unemployment lawyer that specializes on unemployment, and I take. I know there was an experimental COVID-19 vaccine, and I called back and I said to them, I said, I just wanted to let you know, like, everything's under emergency authorization. The tests, the vaccines, the only approved one is Comirnaty, but it's not in the United States. And I said, you don't have to call me back because I don't want somebody representing me that doesn't know what the hell is going on in the world right now. So, I mean, it's been almost 5 months now. November, December, January, February, 5 months since I haven't gotten paid.
Yeah.
You know,
before things.
Yeah. Travel nursing, like to go to other states and stuff. Pennsylvania, you leave vaccines, and my company was like, oh. I mean, the Pfizer data that was released, 2.9% of the people died. There's 9 pages of adverse It's absolutely unbelievable. It's crazy.
You know,
I'm sorry you lost your job. What were you
We're gonna
doing?
learn from each other.
I'm a wing technician.
Okay.
and it's
That's awesome.
self-fulfilling.
Oh.
Just as
How is it?
anybody.
I love it. Like,
Yeah.
but
They were
Yeah.
requiring
If
you
don't
to get
tell us
vaccinated?
something new, it's still
yeah. So my situation is a little bit more
building each
complicated.
other up.
Yeah.
And in different
They
situations,
kept
there's
denying me
energy
my religious
that exists between
accommodation.
people.
And so mine
Some
is,
people don't realize that
I'm
they
suing them
fight
for
for
religious
Right.
discrimination
For the most
and
part,
retaliation,
everybody
2
here,
counts of retaliation.
Energy
Had 2
just
different jobs
goes
taken from me.
positive forward from all directions.
Yeah, I filed. Then I got permission to apply for other positions within GE
I'm
through
good. I'm good.
corporate, GE corporate. And so I applied. I had the interview. I told them that I had, because GE has 3 different technician knowledge assessment tests that they do. And I passed the first one with an 80%, I passed the second one with 74%, but I told them I was no longer pursuing that offer.
Right.
And so they offered me the job. I accepted it, and they told me the next day I'd be getting the offer letter around noon. Well, next day around noon came, and I got a call, and they were rescinding my job offer again, telling me that investigation. You're not supposed to incriminate yourself or other GE employees. Okay. I was focusing on the. Okay. So they basically called me a liar for not telling them that there was something going on there.
Wow.
And so I'm suing them on 2 counts of retaliation. And
I know.
Good for you, brother.
Yeah, good for you. I need to find a lawyer that has the balls
I'm
enough
gonna
to take
do it
on.
your fucking self. Learn the law.
I know. I need to.
Listen,
get,
these bar lawyers and shit, they're not on your side.
They don't. No.
They could play golf with the judges and lawyers. And
Yeah,
they're
they go to the lawyer
representing you.
conventions that are once a year, and
they're
they
trading.
And it's just unbelievable. I mean, why?
that's the side of it. All you have to do is learn a couple things
Like, come
Just
on.
a
like stripping them of their conferred immunity. They're acting under.
They've changed the dictionary version of vaccine. They've changed the dictionary version of immunity.
yeah.
They've been changing it. The definition of immunity is through vaccination. They changed it. It's through vaccination. Are you kidding me? Big Pharma has been
They
like.
have their fangs so deep into our
I
flesh.
have never wanted to be. I mean, I know personally.
I'll take some, sure. Just a water.
Water, I have beer, I have,
I don't really drink, but I'll take just the water.
all right.
I'm a stoner. Or I'm not my middle name's Stoner.
Yeah, I
What's your real name?
Whoops.
can't even imagine. I mean, as a nurse, I finally, after I put my glasses on and actually see the main psychiatrist and the medical doctor never communicate with each other. Your meds, and they all pop up with, hey, this problem. Are on 10, 20 different medications. They all have problems with each other, and they just say, "Oh, just ignore it." I mean, but the doctors can communicate with each other, and we just my friend's hospital.
Okay.
And instead of finding out what the root cause is of why they're going through this, and psychiatrists, they think that everything's mental and we can't cure anything with natural herbs. I mean, now that I'm awake, but prior to Big Pharma, everybody was using medicinal stuff, herbs and leaves and all this other stuff to take care of people. God gave us everything we need on this earth to fix whatever we need.
What is that?
And I feel like I've been brainwashed since I was a kid.
And like I said,
I've been brainwashed since I was a kid.
That was a new arrival at the free store.
I'm finally waking up. And I'm 43 now, but I wish I would have known now, then what I know now. But I feel, even though I feel like it's a curse, it's a blessing
I like those because
to
they
finally
kind of
wake
all
up.
the other ones they seem to
It
line
really
us.
is. but I want to look more into treating things naturally. Why do we need all these chemicals in our bodies? Why are we getting sprayed with chemicals? Why are all of our foods? I mean, forget us from Germany.
Right.
They won't even take our
doesn't
food.
have the substance.
If we export food, we have to change
I know.
the dynamic of the food before they'll accept it in Germany or other countries, because we have all these chemicals and red dye and all red dye 40 and all this other stuff. She said they have to specially.
No, thank you, sweetie.
Brigitta knows because she's from Germany. She goes, if we want to order food from there, Germany's food is welcome. Accept our food.
And I couldn't believe it. It really. Then, because we used to have these foods for sale, even international was bad. The gummy, all of that, regardless if it had never been open, it around. So whatever. So I'm like, Haribo. The gummy bears, and I'm popping the first two, and I'm like, why are they different? Why do they? The texture threw me off, and the flavor a little bit. And then when I looked at the bag, so it was made in Germany for the U.S. It contained artificial colors and flavors. So I went to the grocery store that same day in Germany, and I got the same thing. It was made in Germany, but that's where it stopped. It didn't say anything else. But it was made for German, made in Germany. It is a great country. What we're now.
Human rights.
It goes past the mandates. It goes past. It goes so much deeper.
For sure.
You know, what they're spraying on us, the food. Literally.
We are live right now.
Okay.
Just saying stuff right now.
What?
We just have to watch what we say.
Well, no, we don't. No, we don't. Just so you know,
turned off.
Technically,
Listen,
I understand what you're saying.
If we get more than one strike,
what
we cannot stream it all again.
I just want to clarify what you're saying. Is technically we have the right to say what we want. However, to protect you and protect your live stream, we have to choose what we're saying if you want to
use
continue
your words
live.
carefully.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure. I just want to be clear. You know, technically nobody can stop us from what we're saying.
I agree with you.
These sites like this can censor us, and they can demonetize people and ruin people's lives because of people's free choice of words, which is absolutely horrible.
Yes, I agree.
Horrible.
And it's because of the emergency powers.
That have done great things that have been taken down to zero, and I hate that for them.
Yeah.
And I hate that you have to limit free speech and conversation.
That's why I'm here.
I've been currently fighting with a gentleman.
Can you elaborate on what you're talking about with spraying? Are you talking about like insecticides?
Chemical.
Oh, okay. We'll all right, go on.
So
chemtrails.
essentially,
Yeah.
You know about it?
Yeah, I do know about chemtrails.
You know about it?
That's one of those trigger words, guys.
That's it.
Oh, is it?
Sorry, brother.
even if we have to.
Okay, so we are live. Audio is live again.
Yeah, even though like we can start bias and everybody just start putting on that cars. I'm never talking about this this morning. I mean, we have signs here, but we should be doing this on a daily basis. You know, just to write and feel on your car, like in those things. I mean,
Like we are Americans.
yeah, we're Americans. I mean,
Like if you take that concept of people of all religion and ethnicity coming to this country for freedom, if you take that concept and you apply it to the world, we're all just, instead of we are Americans, how about we are humans? Right? We all deserve those rights. Really, is how I see it.
it's, I mean, we are, even though there's only so many of us here. I mean, I left, I was here for 9 days and I had to leave to go hang out with the normies for a little bit. My family and friends, I call them the normies because I have to be a bobblehead like, oh yeah, I'm gonna support Ukraine and all this other stuff, even though I know what is really going on there. I hear you have my personal opinion.
Listen, we had to wait for the facts to come out.
Yeah.
I keep saying, look how long it took them 5 years to figure out that there was some serious spying going on the current president at the time of the United States, and even during the election. So there's an investigation going on, right? And it took them 5 years to even start that investigation. So it takes a long time for these facts to come out, and we just have to be patient. And once the masses are awakened, we can start making change.
That's why I had to come back. I mean, I left here after 9 days. This has been one of the best experiences of my life. For me to have time to stand for my freedom, to actually do something instead of sit behind the computer and watch.
Oh my God, Christina, you are something else. No.
Watch what's going on. Watch behind the computer and sit there and make your opinions and talk smack and all this other stuff. That's fine, but to actually be here and experience what is going on here in Hagerstown is the most amazing thing I've been a part of in my life. I'm proud of myself. I've never actually said I'm so proud of myself for actually, I didn't know anybody when I was coming down here. I just said I have to be there. I mean, I'm fired because of these mandates. I have to go. If I'm off, I gotta be there. I went home for a couple days, but I said, you know what, I gotta come back. I have to be a part of this. To be a part of a change in the world, the minute change, is really important. What made you come?
What we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Once I started having to get involved into getting a vaccine to get a job, I started digging, and the more I dug, the more I found out that it was corrupt. Yeah. And I didn't like what was going on. And I've been speaking out against these crazy ideologies and propaganda that's being, because look, the internet has gapped the divide of communist countries and ours. We're no longer oceans away from communistic influence, and that's what I see. That's my personal sight that I see happening here.
COVID or whatever, and I said, are you sure, they actually died from that? My experience is in the hospital, when we had COVID outbreak in my hospital, and I work in a small hospital, but when we did have COVID in the hospital, those patients were treated like lepers.
Mm-hmm.
Close it off. Don't go see them. Don't spend time with them. Give them their meds, give them their food, and get out so you don't get infected. I believe a lot of these people, I believe a lot of these patients died because they were left alone. They were left alone, not having enough respiratory therapists. When you have a pneumonia-like virus, you need to breathe. You need breathing treatment.
So this is your belief, but you also are a nurse, so you do have medical training that helps support these decisions and conclusions that you're coming to. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the patients were, I mean, everyone said, oh, I dealt with COVID. I had to deal with COVID patients. A lot of the times they were left, you went in and gave them their medication, and then you were left alone.
Right.
I mean, these
Just a quick peek.
These breathing treatments, I mean, you need to, your lungs are your muscle, and if you don't sit there and hold it and breathe deep and hold it, you have to do that a couple times an hour to get your lungs moved up.
Mm-hmm.
And these patients were left alone, and then they were given remdesivir, which is another Fauci flaw. I mean, they had to stop the trials on remdesivir in 2018 because they were trying it with Ebola on Ebola patients, and it was killing them. So they had to stop using remdesivir. And who was giving it to them? Fauci. What was the #1 standard? Remdesivir.
Mm-hmm.
Remdesivir was the #1 standard. You can't give ivermectin. You can't give ibuprofen. My dad was in the hospital with pneumonia in January, and they tried to give him remdesivir 4 times. And he said, what are the benefits? He said it causes kidney failure. It causes liver failure. It causes hypertension. It can cause sepsis.
So those are some of the negative benefits. What were some of the positive benefits that they were able to articulate to you on why they were giving remdesivir?
He didn't.
They didn't.
He said he asked I was talking to my dad all the time, and he said, I finally said to the doctor, what benefits do you see from remdesivir? What benefits? Are you going to tell me? Well, we'll keep an eye on your organs. Your organs are good right now. And he goes, well, what benefits do you see from it? And he said, not much. So why are you pushing it? Because it's $3,000 a treatment. They get bonuses.
Yeah.
The hospital gets bonuses
Yes.
for giving remdesivir. But guess what? Ivermectin,
oh my gosh.
Just pennies.
They get bonuses for giving remdesivir.
Yes.
So that's another incentive added to the list, y'all. I did not know that. So there's incentives at the front end for the positive COVID test. There's the ventilator incentive. There's the death certificate incentive. There's the overall compliance incentive, and then there's incentive for giving them remdesivir.
Yes.
That's 5 incentives. So I was telling my chat earlier about perverse incentive. If anybody in the chat remembers me talking about perverse incentive, please give a thumbs up or something. That'd be interesting to know who's still with me here. But Katie, do you know, or Kate, right? Do you know what perverse incentive is? Or have you ever heard of the Cobra effect? Okay, so the perverse incentive is widely known by what happened with the Cobra crisis.
Cobra meaning like
the snake. So what happened?
The snake.
The snake.
Oh, I thought it was Cobra meaning like the insurance after
no.
you get fired.
No. So the Cobra effect, the country had a problem with cobras, snakes. And so they started paying them for dead snakes, right? Or snake heads, or whatever it was. Because they were trying to get the local communities to kill them off, to get rid of them. Well, what happened, even though they had good intentions initially, was people started breeding cobras. Okay? To kill them, take them in, and get incentives. And so the government quickly, I forget what government it was overseas, but you guys can look that up. It's on Wikipedia and everything. Anyways, so what happened is the government found out that these people were breeding cobras, and they cut off the funding. And these people released all their cobras into the wild, and they ended up creating more of a problem. So that was just one incentive. Here we have 5.
Why were they trying to kill them off in the first place?
They were trying because there was just too many of them. There was like an infestation quote, I guess. And so they were trying to get people to lower the numbers of them. But what happened is people started breeding them to take them in and get paid. So you can look that up. It's facts. But
yeah, I love learning new stuff. I mean,
shout out to Tim Pool. I learned about the Cobra effect from him, and I looked into the perverse incentive.
I started listening to him like years ago. And Brandon Tatum, do you listen to him?
Here and there.
Yeah.
Here and there.
I'm surprised he hasn't done much more. He's been keeping his. I mean, you know who's come up a lot? Russell Brand.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
He's been hitting the nail on the head, I think.
I was actually kind of a little.
At first
a little
Same.
weary about him because
Same.
he was with Katy Perry.
That, and he was like, he's kind of.
Weird satanic person.
He's kind of like pro LGBTQ with like more so the transgender aspect. See, I don't really have a problem with all that really. Some of the things in there, but mainly it's for me it's this transgender ideology that people are expecting others to subscribe to. But anyways,
I mean, honestly, I working in psych for so long, I totally get it, being gay and whatever. But when we have to start identifying like so many different people
by how we feel, not
like
by biology.
Facts over feelings, Ben Shapiro, facts over feelings. But I do believe that it gets that far. It's
companies.
I honestly, I feel like it's a mental health.
Yeah, and a lot of them haven't even gotten tested for intersex qualities. Or
you know what? And I've watched videos on people that have transitions and gotten all the surgeries and everything like that. And even after 40 years, they're still not happy. And they wish they would have not done it in the 40s. And I don't know why we're pushing this, especially for children that are.
So one of the things that the LGBT community actually attacked was the nurses and doctors, because these transgenders would go in and they'd be like, let's say that it was a biological male pretending to be a female, and they'd go in and they'd expect to get treated as a female, and the doctor's like, no, you're a male, I have to treat you as a male, right? And so what's your thoughts on treating transgenders as a former nurse or as a nurse?
Last year I had a patient, and I think her name was Ray, or she wanted to be called Ray. I said to her, I said, what's going on? And she was like, listen to me. And she was
Okay.
crying.
Now, you said this is your friend or
No, patient.
patient? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, go on.
And, I was just there one day, so I you look like a girl. You're really cute. You have cute short hair. Pretty Asian girl. But she identified as a man and wanted to be called that. And I said, you need to give people some time. You can't expect everybody to know you automatically and call you. Find your right name.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I had a situation like that happen with
I said,
Morgan Ezra. If you're watching, does that ring a bell?
You need to give people some time to know you instead of, you want to be referred to as they. I mean, people aren't going to know right away. I said, you better grow a thick skin because you put yourself where you are right now.
Exactly.
You're choosing this.
Exactly. And don't expect me to
this.
subscribe to your beliefs or ideologies. It's squares and circles.
So give people some time to call you by your name, but we don't need to know how you identify and what pronouns you want to use and all this other shit. Just give me your nickname. I'll call you that. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, and don't try to teach my kids your ideology either. Yeah. Can I show you on camera? Do you mind being live? Okay. So everyone, this is Kate.
Hi, how are you guys?
I apologize. I wasn't trying to insult you.
No, bro.
People have been telling me what I can't have to do, what I can't do.
I do have a Rumble account, and I don't like YouTube's way of operating.
Guys, thank you for following Alex. He's been on point this whole time.
I love you too, Dennis.
Trying to keep
You're a good guy.
everybody informed, which is awesome.
See you, bud. Okay, so can you tell us who you are and what you did for a living, and a little bit more of like a formal introduction?
I'm a nurse from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Worked at 2 hospitals. hopefully Florida will take me in. I got a nursing license in Florida, and I vetted all the hospitals that I've applied to, and they're not testing, which is great, because this is all BS, you know. Take your masks off. We want to see you guys smile, honestly. Take your masks off. I mean, they're trying to scare us into submission till the next pandemic. And everything.
Yep.
Don't believe it.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. What's the next thing? Do your research.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
There's a lot.
Once you commit to doing research, you better.
Once you wake up and put these glasses on, you're
gonna be busy for a year or two.
You might go through.
Or 3 or 4 or 5.
Mean, it's a hard couple months, but once you wake up, you are glad you're on the other side. Honestly.
I kind of feel like my battery is dropping more than it's charging.
They've been lying to us since we've been born, and I didn't see it.
Audio not matching up with video. Oh shoot! All right, so I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll see you later. No, I'm talking to my chat. I'm gonna hang out with you guys though.